I found some cat ears in my drawer that I've obviously had. I think I got these recently actually, but I thought I want to do like a cute, sexy cat. So kind of like along this vibe. All you're gonna need for this one is black paint, black face paint, and some blood. That is literally all. And then whatever lashes you want to do or whatever way you want to do your makeup is like up to you. So I kind of went for kind of a bit more pinky rather than bronzy because I just feel like that's more my vibe, and the sun is shining, so I think it'll look really good in photos. And probably some red, so you want like a red lip liner or something, or some red paint, because I don't know if I'm going to do my lips red. My nose can be black and stuff. So that's kind of it. Just start off with your base however you like and then get on with it. So I'm just going to left my hair in a roller for the minute, and I'm just going to do like a kind of voluptuous along with the cat ears. I don't want to stick any more heat on my hair, so I'm just going to leave it, maybe add a little bit of back combing to make it look a bit crazy. So I'll probably do a voiceover for this bit, so I hope you enjoy and it turns out good. So we'll see you at the end.
So like I said, you want to start off with whatever base you want. I have sped up some of this just because it's not very detailed. So I just darkened my under eye, gave myself a little bit of a wing and kind of a cat eye in the inside of my eye. This was just like a little line, wasn't anything in particular fancy, but I can do a more in-depth video on any part of this if you just comment below. So I basically just added black all over the base of my eye and winged it out, and I do add a bit more towards the end. Then for my nose, it's just the very tip of your nose. It's when you make it too thick at the top, that's when it looks very unrealistic, even though it's obviously unrealistic. Then I went in with just my black eyeliner, did a little line, and then I used this to over exaggerate my lips and make them look super plush at the top. And I think the thing that really sets this off is the next bit of my lips, where I almost point them up a little. I think this just makes the cat effect look so much better. Like before this, it just didn't look as good. So I used black eyeliner, or my black liner. Then I went in with some black paint to do the little dots, then dipped that into liquid paint and went back over, and it just made it look amazing. The whiskers, you just want to whisk out. I really tried to wing this and not overthink it. And if they're not perfect, like it's completely fine, which are not perfect. But I was looking at this point and thought I was doing really well. Like I felt like I looked really good. Went in with some black eyeliner. These are some lashes I got from Shein, I think. I think they gave the perfect little wing. Not a biggest fan of the lashes, but they did the job. So then for the cuts, at first I didn't add enough black, which you'll see, but I do go back in. You need these lines to be a bit more black than you think, so they pop under the blood and makes it look like a scar or like a cut. Now, usually for a cat, I wouldn't add blood coming out of the mouth, but I was kind of going for a little bit of a scary, bloody cat, you know what I mean? So you can see I realized I need to go back in with some black paint. And then I did black paint on my lips to really let them just kind of pop. Red lip liner just to line my lip. And then I went in with Kylie Jenner Bare. I love this color. I always say it. I think it's going to be my wedding color. I just love it so much. And my teeth looked so white while I was doing this. Like at the time, I felt like everything just looked really good, like the lighting. So then after I let the paint dry on the lines, I went in, added the blood, and you can see it just pops way more than around the lips. And then around the lips, I went back in and I added some more black as well. Some black on the lids just to give it a little bit of a pop. Took down my hair and I just kind of just let it fall and put my hairband in the middle. I wasn't really trying to think too much, but I absolutely love the way this turned out. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the video.
So here I am at the end. I love the way it turned out. I think this would be so cute with like an all black jumpsuit or like a cute dress and black knee-high boots. I think it would be really good. The only downside is you would get black on your bottom lip from like drinking and eating and talking and stuff, but like that's easily solved. I think one of my lashes is a little loose. I've never used these ones before. I think I got like a big pack off Amazon or Shein or something, so if I was going out, I'd probably use different lashes, but I think just for doing it now for photos, it's so cute. Oh my God, I love it. You could do darker eyes if you wanted. I think this is just cute. And in the lighting, like, oh my God. But I have these cute nails, like little kind of leopard print. I think nails like that would be so cute with this look. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll insert some photos and some videos when I go out into the sun. But before it gets anyway messed, I want to take some photos. So, oh my god, I just love the way this turned out. I think this is super cute. So thank you so much. Let me know what you think in the comments and tag me if you've done this look. Hello, so for today's video, I'm going to show you how to do latex kind of cuts where it looks like you kind of have a cut in your face. So I'm going to do one here, I think. And so all you need is latex. You can pick up the cheapest or the dearest, whatever you like, and some tissue paper. This is the easiest way. And I always think it's better if it's just 1 ply. I think my Twitter rolls 3. It just kind of strips. So weird. A guy just came to the door and he was like, some sort of like housing thing. Like, we own our house, it's not council house, but like it's something needing to be done, and he really wanted to talk, and I was like, oh, can I just look at the leaflet, because like the dog was going crazy, and he was just like really wanted to talk, and he looked as if like he wanted to kind of look inside or something. Made me feel uneasy, but I had like a lanyard and stuff, so I feel like it's legit, but maybe he has to make sales or whatever. Like, I get when people have to do that, but sometimes it makes me feel really uneasy, especially when I'm home alone, but it is during the day, so it's like, whatever. We're going to do some voiceover for this because it's going to take so long. I have the Kardashians season 9 on. I wanted to watch from season 1, like keeping up the Kardashians up until the Kardashians now, but I just don't know if I want to sign up to Hayu, although I do want to watch the Real Housewives and stuff, so I might do just like a month. But season 9's good too. I am a bit hungry, so I'm just munching on some grapes to just suppress it for an hour while I do this. This is something that is just like easily done. Don't have to stress about your outfit and just kind of wear whatever and be like, ah, just got cut. So yeah, so what you need is the latex, the blood, and the tissue. And I'm gonna eat the 2 of these. I still feel a bit unsettled about that guy. I wish there was someone here at me sometimes at home. Okay, right, let's get into it. I'm going to drink some water. Right, so I'm going to use the back of this brush, because if you use this part of the brush, you'll probably wreck it a little. So I'm going to pour out a bit of latex, not too much. And then you just want to put some on your face where you want it. On your tissue paper. Oh. God, I feel like I should have a coffee before I start this, just because I feel a bit unsettled. And then I like to do like a little layer just to make sure it's all covered, like the edges. Make sure that this layer dries a bit. You want to make sure this bit kind of dries before you move on. I had like a lollipop stick. That's what I was using last time, and it worked really well. This is easy to do, but it's just time consuming. You know what I mean? Right, so I'm gonna let that dry for about 5 minutes. We'll probably do like 3 layers or something. So yeah, I'm gonna let that dry and do it again, and I'll come back when I'm doing it because it's gonna take a few minutes to dry. Sorry, I think I need to go make a coffee while this is drying. You know when just something happens and it just makes you go, oh my god, that just made me so uncomfortable. It's probably nothing, like, you know what I mean? It's just like I'm home alone and just about to start this. Like, I just can't be dealing. The dog was barking. Yeah, let me go make a coffee and then I'll come back to do the next part. Okay, so this layer has like dried, so I'm gonna go in with some more latex and then just some more tissue on top. At this point, until it's cut, you don't really want to move your mouth too much. So the next layer, I'm probably not going to record. And to look smooth either, because I know it can look a bit like freaky at this moment. You're like, oh, it's not smooth enough. It's not meant to look smooth right now. And let it dry. Okay, so the next step is some baby powder. I use this one, or you can use like baking powder, whatever you want to do. Some of this sponge is the one I use for my baking powder. And I'm just gonna pop a little on. I want to go in with a little bit of foundation. So I think using a lighter foundation first, and then if you want to build it up after, because it's going to be kind of like covered with other stuff. So then I'm going to go in with a little bit of a darker one, because the goal isn't really to blend it in, it's just to make it not white for the minute. Then more powder on top. Next step is to cut. Black paint on the inside. The black kind of all over it. Just dab on a little bit of black here and there. Step is eyeshadows. So you want to go in with a variety of colors to make it look a bit bruised. So red, purple, blue, black is kind of the colors you want to go for. So I'm going to go in with some purple, kind of around the edges, like it's kind of sore. Some blue and some black. Then you want to go in with red. The final step is blue. You want to smudge it a little bit around as well, so it's like, you know, goshed. And what I did in a previous one, bit of blood out of the nose, and like that. Black paint. Sometimes you need like just a little bit of black paint just to finish it off. Going to mix some of the black and red. I got that on my tooth. Ew, if you work my mouth was not a good idea. Not a good idea. Got a little bit of black going up there. Then if you wanted to, you could smudge out your eyes, but again, I want to keep it kind of cute. And this is what I've come up with. Let me know what you think in the comments below. The sun is still shining, so I want to get out and get some photos in the sun where it looks a bit more realistic. You could add some teeth here if you wanted to, but I think it's more just like good. And then you have your hair cute little black dress on, and then you're cute to go, and you can have your drinks and enjoy your night, and your makeup's gonna stay. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video.
Sometimes I love not doing like a talking video because I like to just watch something and zone out. But then when I have to actually edit it and then do the voiceover, I'm always like, ah. So let's get into this. So as you can see, I'm just adding lines. This is a very basic skull. There's not too many details going on. Sorry if you can hear the dog in the background. He is crying. So not too many details around the mouth. It's just kind of the lines, but I do go back in and shade. As you can see here with the nose, I'm just creating 2 points and a little circle, and I darken it up. Then along the cheeks, you want it to be straight and then a little curve. I think I might have done this a little too quick. And then I'm doing the lips a little, just kind of in the middle with a bit of black. And then I go back in and I shade the lines to almost make them look like teeth, but not like teeth, if that makes sense. And then you want to go in and it's just adding shading really just to finish off this whole kind of look. So I only use black. I use black face paint and some black eyeshadow just for the shading. I want it to seem very like neutral, kind of like it's very soft. So at the side here is when you carve it out with some black eyeshadow, just give it some shading. And this is what makes your cheeks look more sunk in and gives that more skeleton effect as well. So you can see I'm not doing too much. I'm just really brushing over, and I went through with the brush with like no product on it either, just to really give it some shading. For my eyes, I didn't really want them to pop out at all. I kind of wanted it just to be a little bit sexy, which is weird when you're talking about a skull. So I just did a wing liner, nothing too dramatic, not too thick. I don't like a thick wing liner on me anyway, so I just kind of wanted to make it a little bit softer here. And then my lashes were quite poppy, so that's why I didn't want to do anything too dramatic with the liner. And I just added a little bit of highlighter in the inside of the corner of my eyes just to make it pop a little bit more. I also blacked up the nose a little, kind of added a little bit more to the nose to darken it, make it stand out a little more. And a bit of highlighter on the bridge of my nose. So you'll see me now with my lashes in a second, I think, but I added some eyeliner to the bottom, my waterline. And this is what really brought my eyes all together as well. So then I decided, I have this blue glitter that I got in Spain a couple of months ago, and I decided, you know what, I've never actually wore this for anything so far. So I'm going to put some on the middle of my lips, and I feel like it popped quite a bit. And not too much actually. I thought it would glisten a bit more in the sun. It would be so unrealistic if you were like on a night out to put this on your lips, but it just looked really cute, and I just thought the little pop, it was just nice. So I went in with some full lashes, quite thick, and then I took down my hair. So I curled my hair in a separate video, which I'll probably post before this. I'll post a reel of that, so you can probably find the reel of me curling my hair and putting it in rollers. I didn't want it to be curly. I just wanted it to be super bouncy and like just feel a bit sexy, because that's what I was kind of going for, sexy skeleton. But this, honestly, like the full video I have is probably like 15 minutes long. This is a super simple one you could do. You could shade out the sides a bit more if you wanted to, but it's only really looking ahead is what I was really going for. And I just feel like this outfit you could choose with this, it could be so versatile. You could wear so many outfits. You could wear like a pink catsuit, a black catsuit, just like whatever you want. And my hair is also lightened up a lot, so it was nice seeing it today when I was like doing some different stuff. And then I didn't know what earrings to wear, because I knew I was going to put on my leather jacket. You'll see in a second. So I decided to wear these really big lobster ones. I absolutely love these. I got these from Shein like back at the beginning of the year, and I wore them on holidays. They are some of the most uncomfortable earrings to wear because they're actually quite heavy, and I feel like the backs of them aren't very strong, but they're just perfect for this. And they're cute, like going out for dinner and stuff in the summer. They were really nice. But anyway, so this is the final look. Let me know what you think. I feel like I pulled it off really well. Don't forget to check out my TikTok where you'll see all the other videos. And make sure and check out my shorts. Thanks, guys.